don't think she meant it. Wait. She's giving a drink to both of them. Oh yeah. Remember earlier in the quest text, um, she wants you to bring wine to the two captains at the tide gates. One to him and then the other to his brother, I guess. So either she is fortunate with the two of them, or it's nothing related to that inside us. You could go, or it's one of them, and well, it's three ways, and it's. Let's just find out. Ah, there you are. Did Captain's thing receive it well? The other bottles for Captain Nord'thal of the North Tide Gate. I should have mentioned, they're brothers in blood as well as arms. You'd think them closer for it, but the bickering is not well nigh constant. It seems we didn't report back. He was, about his bow. I kind of wish Drom Karen here reported back about the sexual tension the guy has, or the sexual tension that's going on. It's so much of it. It's practically, solid like the wall there. Probably what's keeping the Sangin out. They don't want any part of that. That's the same animation for squatting from, or animation thing from Final Fantasy VII. Early on, to win a wig, you have to go into this strange gym and beat people in squatting competition. And that was kind of squats that Cloud was doing. Just with the arm swing and whatnot. That's where I'm most going with it. Learned men write that he who is wrought feels not the morning sun. Now, Ul'dah certainly seems insensible to all but his pressing need for your service. Where is Rohaneth? I told that Barnacle the engineers were letting us take the new cannon out for a test. 12 know when the mood will next strike those hugger muggers. Probably over at the crypt again. What would I call it? I like a good wallow now and then, but he broods on on dead folk he didn't even know. You go fetch Rohaneth. I would be liable to profane the lich yard by beating him about his thick head with that big stone hourglass. Ah, there I go again, blaspheming the keeper. Not that I much cared for that Ponzi, but there's probably another bit of abominating. Here, take these flowers. Rohaneth's at the Founder's Crypt. Give him the pretties for the dead. That'll clear my slate with the gods. My god, my English goes out the window so goddamn frequently. Let's just have a look here. Half stone. Let's not go any closer. Oh, I won't be looking at the spawning grounds. Not for quite a while, anyway. You think they would keep the killer mantises away? It just might be a nuisance. You come up and have a killer mantis like halfway up your arse. For a moment I thought it was like two cat girls with him, and it's like, ah yes, the cat girl mourning brigade. Rest in the peace of the 12. Aerghaemr. White 6-petal flowers with bright orange-yellow centers. Ah, you bring flowers. Come, no need to be shy. There's plenty of space. Small in life, he who sleeps here is large in death. Ah, this guy. He seems to care about this person, whoever they are. Founder's Crypt. Maybe you'll tell us who the fuck this person is now. You would never know there was a hamlet here, would ye? Halfstone, this was called, built on the sweat of near 10 score brows, and put to the Sangan's torch. The settlers fought, aye, and how, with not a trained soldier among them. Aerghaemr was one of those, a farmer by trade. He stayed behind to cover the final retreat, asking for as many arrows as could be spared. Then he took off his boots and gave them to another, saying it wasn't far where he was going. And here he now lies. Time was, I'd be hard pressed to imagine doing what he did. You don't hold fast to much in a privateer's life. No pirate captain's going down with a ship, and any captain who looks to loyalty more than gold is liable to have his throat slit. But now, I got to be better than that, don't I? I got to be more like Aerghaemr. That is actually pretty goddamn badass. Oh. God damn it, I feel like such an idiot. Stories like that, no matter if fictional or real, always get to me. No, fuck it. I'm fine. Don't mind me. Like I said, they hit the right nerve, and it's just like, oh, it's so awesome. And my eyes well up a little. Just a softie for that, you know. Sergeant Rohannet has the cross-eyed look of a man. Treading a needle, and none can doubt that you're the stitch in time that saves 9. An adventurer, are you? Seems a shame for you to come all this way out here without more to show for it. How a bit of Vulcan's hunting? There's a few commandances on about on account of a hatchling we missed. The commander sent out hunting parties and collected 10 and 6 heads. There's no more 20 in the clutch. Think you can handle the last 4? Three here, so I'll have to double back a bit to get the other one. Yeah, I don't just have a chat with this guy first, though. Halt, adventurer. Northside Gate is no place for idlers. Wiltzies, the quartermaster, that mousy-looking girl. Still, she has excellent taste in wine. I must be a mind reader, for I've supped of ocean cloud. And must be a mind reader, for I've a supper of ocean cloud waiting that wants nothing more than a glass of lowland vintage. So, sent you over with a bottle just for me, huh? What? Sent one to that back berth in Southside Gate too? Oh, you know what he's going to think now. That she's his for the taking. That's stuttering. Well, he's got another tink coming. Typo! Another thing coming. Or maybe it's just saying. Might necessarily be a typo. Might remember not an nonce or something instead of ounce. Maybe it's their own thing, you know? Who knows? Well, he's got another think coming. Misunderstanding an instant kindness like that. She's a quartermaster. Doesn't he know that this is a professional interest? That goatish fool. Won't have him bothering that lovely girl. Wasn't he insulting her just a moment ago? Sure. Let's beat up a few giant mantises. Should remember I can throw a spear at people. There we go. We're level 19 now. Over halfway to it. And somehow my thing remetabolizes in my hands. Awesome. I wonder, will the lady have another quest for me or what? Like, you know, the quartermaster. Do I have to be a certain distance? Am I too far? Yeah, it was just too far. I thought there was like, I remember back in WoW, if you were too far away, well, sorry, with bows, once upon a time, they used to have, if you're too close, you couldn't use a bow, and if you're too far away, obviously you couldn't use a bow then either. Actually, I think players can help each other out here, like, you know, in the new system of WoW. Enemies aren't just tagged for one person anymore. So, that's handy. I'll go do this golden sorcerer thing at some stage. But when? That was a misclick. When? I have no idea. But I can see why the Storm Sergeant here is paying his respects to the guy. You know, that is kind of badass, I have to say. Nasty critters, those killer mantises. I'm sure Aerghaemr wouldn't have wanted anyone dying near his resting place. Let me read that again. Nasty critters, those killer mantises. I'm sure Aerghaemr wouldn't have wanted anyone dying near his resting place. Good hunting, adventurer. Tisk. See how high the sun climbs? It's time I returned to the gate. Elruf said we'll be testing a new cannon. Like to blow himself to bits without me about. You can collect your pay from Commander Falkbrand at Camp Skull Valley. Be well, adventurer. The 12 go with ye. Yeah, I don't see myself going in there anytime soon. Sharknado, really? I don't see myself going into that part anytime soon. It's only level 18. That's a bit too early. You know, level 44s. They might just be the lowest level ones in there, you know? Ah, Drom Karen. You've become a familiar face about these parts. What brings you here today? The rest of the killer mantises? Well done. I must commend Sergeant Rohannet for his quick thinking. You have the tanks of this camp. Sometimes I fear that we'll lose the war against Sanagan for having to deal with pests and beasts. When the commander of Skull Valley herself wants a word with a humble adventurer before he takes to the road, all indications are that something unusual is afoot. Let me just read this again. And I hereby relieve you. Please don't tell me the girl with the leechings has done something stupid again. Just read this again. When the commander of Skull Valley herself wants a word with a humble adventurer before he takes to the road, all indications are that something unusual is afoot. I hear you're leaving us, Stromkaren. News travels fast in an encampment. Mayhap you can assist us one last time on your journey out. Mayhap you can assist us one last time on your journey out. I've dispatched here from Maelstrom Command from Commodore Rayner of the Yellow Jackets. We've been investigating this Tasha Sea Grot on their orders, but it seems they've taken on an adventurer. About that. Of excellent repute and a pleasing manner, the Commodore writes, to complete the work. Now, if you... Yes? Ha! This is you he speaks of? Of course. Well, Camp Skull Valley will be glad to add to the burnish of your repute. You have carried out your commissions admirably well. Commodore Rainier and many others in command are of the same mind as I, that we have spread our forces too thin with these tasks. I am all too happy to withdraw our men from the caves, truth be told. The Chief Sergeant Catscully is the ranking officer at the Tashashi Sea Grot. Locate him and tell him that his mission is complete, and that he is ordered to report back to Skull Valley. I wonder if I hadn't done this quest by now, would it say something different? Or would I not be able to access that quest until I did do that part of the main quest? I think it's the violin in the background there. I keep hearing Final Fantasy VIII battle music. Which is a Final Fantasy game I will get around to playing at some stage. I remember having fun with it. There was... Christ, I got obsessive about the fighting enemies to get their cards, to upgrade my mana, or upgrade my abilities. In that game, you can synchronize, or you can basically, like, you have strength and different stats, and you can connect a magic with a spell with that. So if you connect your strength with Tornado, you're a lot more burly than you were previously. And you can get Tornado rather early in the game if you go around fighting enemies and carding them using a certain ability. You can turn them into triple triad cards. and you can uh, you can also win cards off of other people, just villagers, different people around the place. So you can get cards that can be turned into windmills, which can be turned into tornado magic, just to buff yourself up. I would tend to be obsessive about that to the point where I'll get burnt out or just lose interest in the game, and then not progress any further. Halt, adventurer! Do you mean to enter the Satashi Sea Grot? I would advise against it. You'll likely perish in its labyrinthine depth, trust me. Were it not for sheer strength of will, I would not be standing here. What am I doing out here, you ask? This is a comely spot for strategizing, I find. Far better than the labyrinthine depth of a cave, friend. In there, none shall hear you scream, particularly since everybody else has been reassigned. Me? As well, you say? Back to Skullcamp Valley and away from the labyrinthine depth to that hellhole? Most excellent. I have my principles and would willingly have sacrificed my life for the mission, but I'm not grieved to cede that prospect to you, and bid this grot good day. My place is at a fort or on the battlefield, not crawling around a dank cave with coils of rope and sheaves of paper, fearing I shall never see daylight again. I warn you, friend, there is much danger in those depths. It is, what is the word? Labyrinthian, I tell you. Oh, okay. That wasn't nearly as bad as I was expecting. Oh yeah, I talked to him before. Can I be honest? It doesn't look like I'm ever going to find one of these duty finders things. It's actually really annoying. I've spent most of 2 episodes waiting to get into it. Let's do a bit of mining while we're here. Wait. Turn prospect off. Actually, you know what? I should head back to the other place. Where is it? Yeah, I should head down here, which is western. Down there they have obsidian. So I want to go pop down there and start mining. I need to what? 99 pieces. So it'll take me some time. Oh, Fufu-Lupa. I know full well that Baldwin's arrest was but the first step towards regaining the public trust. As acting captain, I'll continue to do my utmost to repair the Brass Blade's reputation. Cool. I really want to see more about that, what that cutscene about we saw at the start of this session was about. Because that was cool. And it's concerning. The Empress seems to be dead, the other guy is one-armed bandit now, and possibly blamed for her murder. When it was possibly the guy with the weird mask. Or likely the guy in the weird mask. Need to actually remember how to use my abilities and all that, and not just power ahead. Power Porter, Silver Czar. Yes. Gonna have to pop downstairs in a moment to get more cola. Just out here. And now I am. Oh, the little hat! Oh, that's adorable! I always loved music for Chocobos. Do 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 do. The short-handed boss boys desperately seek aid in ridding the air of deadly beasts who, without